all. I received this question from your identity homework, and it looks like a crazy complicated question, so I thought I would make a video for it. So the first thing I want to note is that tangent of alpha times cotangent of alpha, that would end up equaling 1. So since I have tangents and cotangents, it's probably a good idea to just use distribution. Try and get as many of these together so that they will cancel out to 1. So that's what I'll do. I'm going to copy paste this, and I'm going to distribute this tangent into this set of parentheses. So take this and multiply it against the first term and multiply it against the second term. I'm going to do the same thing for this second set. Multiply the cotangents against the first and then against the second. Okay, so now I'm going to actually work on doing the multiplication on this line. So when I multiply this tangent against this 1, nothing really happens, so I can just happily delete all that. When I multiply this tangent against these cotangents, I have to deal with this negative, and I need to distribute these to both terms. So first we can distribute, and then I still have to deal with the negative in front. So this term would become negative, and also the second term would become negative. All right, so now I have a tangent plus a tangent minus some tangents and cotangents minus some tangents and cotangents. I'm going to do the same thing over here. When I multiply this against 1, it just kind of doesn't matter because it's against 1. When I multiply this against the tangents and cotangents, I'm going to have to distribute the negative, and I'm going to have to distribute these tangents. So I'll do that first. Distribute the tangents, and then distribute this negative. So this term is negative, and also this term is negative. Look, and this is so big the 0 has disappeared off the screen. All right, it's still there. So I have a tangent plus a tangent minus some crazy tangent cotangent stuff. Cotangent plus cotangent minus some crazy cotangent tangent stuff. I have pointed out that these two will multiply to be 1. So that means this one and this one will also multiply to be 1. So in the next line, I'll do that part of it. So these two just become 1, and this one would just become 1. These two just become 1, and this one would just multiply to be 1. And now you can see where this is going. Since I have only addition in between these, I don't need the parentheses because there's no negative to distribute. And now I have essentially a bunch of tangents and cotangents that you'll see will cancel out. So I'm going to reorganize those on the next line so that they're all next to their friend. So this tangent, look, I have a negative tangent alpha right here. So I'm just going to move that right there. I have a negative tangent beta right here. So I'm going to move it right there. I have a negative cotangent beta, and there's its positive friend over there. And now this negative can go in front of this cotangent. And now I've got plus and a minus, plus and a minus, plus and a minus, plus and a minus. And those all just go to 0. So at the end, 0 equals 0. All right, I hope that helped with this problem. This is one that looked really intimidating, but actually when you do the multiplication, it simplifies away very quickly.